Let's get into Tracee Ellis Ross on dating. But she's still up.
She got them crazy eyes like her mama.
Yeah, that's true.
Reasons. I mean, we've talked about this, that often I
But
date
she's
younger
nice.
men.
She's
And a lot of it is because
Let's stop.
She said she date younger men.
Is this a Michelle Obama podcast?
Yeah. Let me go back, son, because we talking. We need to hear what she's saying.
You
yeah,
know?
well, and they haven't been asked to, because I think it's not always a context that if it's an area that you don't have to think into,
Right.
but I think there is it is a genuine regular thought process for me. It's one of the reasons, I mean, we've talked about this, that often I date younger men. And a lot of it is because
Let's stop on that, folks.
Oh my God, we had a
Several
great dinner.
snaps
We
on that
we
one.
had a great dinner.
So we're gonna stop real quick because Miss Obama said we should stop, and we're gonna snap for that because Tracee Ellis Ross likes to date young men. So Tracee Ellis Ross is 52 years old, right?
Okay.
So what is considered that young man she's talking about? Because she ain't talking about no. If she's saying young men, if we just assuming right now that, because I'm looking at this like with Miss Obama saying like, yo, we're gonna snap to her dating younger
Then
men.
she still got it.
Yeah, she still got these younger men. So let's just say these younger men, hypothetically, is like from 20 to her age, I guess, because they're not going above her, evidently. They got to be below her, right?
I would assume her younger would be in the 30s. I would assume.
We assuming, but we really don't know. We just speculating right now, right? You know what I'm saying? So with her saying, which Miss Obama paused for a minute to snap for her for dating
You
younger
keep
men.
reiterating on that pause and snapping.
Yeah, because this is what Miss Obama did.
Okay.
She said, let's make sure we pause for her and snap for her that she is dating younger men.
Okay.
So when roles are reversed with a 50-year-old man dating a younger woman, we need to stop for that older man and snap for him.
Okay.
Just like we're snapping for Miss Tracee Ellis Ross, right?
Agree.
Should be the exact same thing.
I want to know.
It should be no words from no fucking woman. Now, remind y'all, this is Miss Obama saying this to another black woman. So if another man dates a younger woman, y'all always remember that Miss Obama is saying that this older woman is okay. We're going to snap for this older woman dating a younger man. And it should be no issues for another man that's older dating a younger woman.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that's
I'm here with you.
okay. That's all.
Okay. You made your point.
Yeah. Miss Obama said it.
You say Miss Obama.
She
one
said
more
it.
time.
I'm just saying.
By the way, we're across the table. Your husband goes, but why? And I said, well, maybe because I can.
Yes.
Pause again. Now, wait. Mr. Obama said to Miss Ross, why are you dating younger men? And Miss Ross said, because nigga, I can. I believe that's what she said to him across the table.
She said she got it like that.
I believe she said nigga in the comfort of their own spaces or where they lived at in the house of the Obamas. I believe she said nigga because I can.
Okay.
That's what I think she said.
All right.
I could be wrong, but I think she said nigga because I can.
Let's go.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying. Tales from Tracee's.
It's fun. It's really fun to share.
Tracee tales.
But
you date a younger
I'm sorry.
But one of the
younger men.
reasons, though, that because I had to ask myself that question, I was like, what is this about?
Yeah.
Because I want a partner. And so often, and it's not just that I'm older, I'm also very embodied. I am a full, very whole person who knows myself, who is in charge of my life, and who lives a very full, just robust life. So it's not just age, it's like life experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous?
There's that.
There's that. But a lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks. And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession or whatever those things were, or prize and I have no interest.
I want to pause again. So
this is gonna be long.
I'm not trying to make it long. I'm really not. It's just certain things that she's saying to me. So she's talking about older men which older man to me sounds like a more of a traditional thing, but she's framing it as controlling, toxic. What the words? Toxic. I can't even say the goddamn word. It's so fucking contagious. Toxic masculinity.
There you go.
There you go. I got that shit off. Ooh, it feel like I got chicken pox in that shit.
Good. Good chill.
But like she framing it as like an old fashioned man that wants a traditional woman is an issue. She framing it like it's a bad thing to want a traditional man or for a man to want a traditional woman.
Maybe I don't know.
But are you not?
I'm getting it. It's weird, but maybe because she used to see her mama with a lot of different guys that she did.
No.
You see what you most of the time people live like how their parents live.
Man, let's listen to this shit.
In it, and I will not do it again.
I'm sorry.
No,
Craig.
I was gonna say so it's a generational thing. So it didn't matter how you met them, or is it just kind of the guys you're meeting?
That's obviously
too big of a
it's
generalization.
a generalization,
Yeah.
but because I have dated men my age, there is a difference. There is an openness that occurs with a younger man around whether it's gender fluidity or not even having an issue with homosexuality. I mean, something as basic as that.
Yeah.
That there's
No,
times
I hear you.
where
Especially
I'll be,
not having an
sitting
issue
across the
with
table from somebody and just like, what did you just say?
Yeah, what
Not a
century
man's
are
man.
you?
Like,
Well,
oh my
where's-
God.
Where's your horse and buggy?
Yeah, like I'm so sorry.
And
Where's your
your
horse and buggy?
bedpan.
Yeah, for real.
Chamber pot.
Yeah,
Your
your
chamber
chamber
pot.
pot. Your chamber pot. Like where I'm just like, yeah, this is not a match.
Yeah.
And I have long been past the age where I feel like it's my job to teach somebody or grow them up.
Yeah.
That I'm not interested in. So, but it's interesting. I mean, there's
She's
so
dating
many
that
different
person.
philosophies on dating. And I have come up with mine. I have come up with what works for me and what makes sense for me and what feels safe for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm not on dating apps. I have friends that have great success with dating apps, but that's just not something I'm comfortable
So
with.
you're meeting folks in the wild then.
That's the only way for me, or someone sets me up, or
Okay.
I meet them at an event. I meet someone. It's usually people that also have a level of recognition that they, have as much to lose as me to a certain extent.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't had great luck lately, but I do have to say I'm moving up on what it is that I'm looking for as a match.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had some doozies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's just, I just love watching
Sounds like she been
your
fucking
life.
around.
All
right, go ahead. Tell me what your thoughts on this Tracee Ellis Ross fluid, whatever the fuck that shit was. She said.
I don't know. I was a little.
Remember, I called you and asked you about this earlier today.
You asked me, and I don't know what that means. I think that's people that don't have a mindset of the traditional ways, and that's just openly accepting all the
fuckery.
She said something about homosexuality and stuff like that. I'm thinking she's thinking somebody that is open minded about everybody's sexuality. That's just what I'm thinking.
I told you to look up the gender fluidity shit.
Yeah, and as soon as she said what it was, I forgot because that ain't something that we come across. But anywho, I don't know. It was just she said that she don't want to like raise another person, but you're dating younger, so it's like you don't want a man your age that already been through life and know that is at your stage of the game. You want a person that's younger than you that hasn't got there.
Makes no sense.
It don't. That's why I said confusing me.
Yeah, but so you don't want a man's man. Okay, so the traditional man she don't want, because the traditional man to her is controlling, toxic, that shit, toxic masculinity, whatever the fuck that bullshit is.
I feel like when I don't look at you, you say it right.
But yeah, so yeah, she don't want the old fashioned man. She want this new version of a man that's gender fluid.
You know how you have wilding out the new school versus
The
old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, she want that new school.
But at the same time, she want the new school, but don't want to help raise that new school.
She want the new school body.
She wants somebody she can control.
But not the old man mindset. Yes.
She wants somebody she can control.
And she wants you to be financially on the same level as her, so she's not the only person taking a risk in the relationship.
She wants somebody she can walk over and control.
I mean, at this point, she's not old, but if you haven't come across that person, whether you going new school or old school, it might Just be you.
That's a possibility. That's a possibility too. It might just be what her standards is she's looking for.
Yeah.
Might be too high. She might need to bring them down some.
Sometimes it's a user error.
And then sometimes you can have the right one. People may have the right one the whole time and just don't want to see it. Or don't want to concede to what, so let's just say that old school man that she don't want may be the man that that could settle down with and have that partner with that she's talking about. But she don't want to be so-called controlled by that man because that man is not going to let you just say and do and walk all over him. And you like, well, fuck that. I need a man that I can say and do and walk over and still allow me to do my shit, what I want to do.
I need you to stay and walk all over you. And I'm still in charge, but I still want you to do the man stuff.
Shit, like, that makes no sense.
Yeah, I have the final say, but I want you to still take this motherfucking garbage out.
Yeah, I still want you to make sure everything is being taken care of. Like a man should.
I want you to do your role. I'm going to do my role and your role.
And I still want you to do your shit. So this fake person she's looking for
don't
exist. And she may have had it with the traditional man, but that traditional man is more established to where, like, he doesn't have to deal with your bullshit. Because just as much as you are where you are, bitch, I got the same type of shit, and I don't need you to. Yeah, because I'm good on my own.
Yep.
I can find a younger you a dime a dozen. And you think I'm about to take your bullshit? You got me fucked up. I already hit anyway. It sounds like I'm not.
Nah, I already hit already.
But I'm just saying, she sound like from her mouth that she had a few doozies. Not saying all of them fuck, but
yeah. I mean, I'm sure.
You know what I'm saying?
She is 52.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She's been around a few blocks.
Yeah.
And Tracee Ross got a nice ass on her. I'm pretty sure some niggas would deal with some of the bullshit just to
look at the booty.
Fuck that ass. Fuck, look at it.
That's what I meant. I didn't want to say those words.
I want to see how that throwback action is, Miss Ross.
All right.
Say,
we always get here at some point.
Miss Ross, how you throw that thing back?
I'm not with you. I'm not. No, you take it in by yourself. I'm not doing that.
And it could be like, Miss Ross, throw it back.
I am not.
Oh my goodness, that's funny as hell.
Anyway.
But y'all let us know what y'all think about Miss Ross. What's what?
Michelle Obama. I thought you was about to say throwing the bag. I just knew you was about to say.
Hey, Miss Obama, and her hairstyle, that was crazy.
Who?
Miss Obama hairstyle, but shout out to her.
Those braids?
Wasn't it like puff balls?
No, she had braids and like 2 ponytails. Well, she.
I thought they was like the little puff balls on her head or something. Not puff balls.
She had it like wrapped around like a bun, but it was still like the box braids.
I could have sworn I saw that shit sticking up in her head. Am I tripping?
You tripping?
Maybe I am.
She ain't in the White House no more, so she get to wear her hair freely how she want to.
She could have did it in the White House too, though.
You got to put her
representative.
You got to put her this political front.
That's true. But y'all let us know what y'all think about Miss Ross and Miss Obama sitting down and talking about dating and shit. It was cool.